and welcome to healthyhouseplants.com, where we teach you all about gardening in the great indoors. If you'd like to support our show, please use our Amazon affiliate link below. Today, another installment of houseplant terminology, where I cover various houseplant horticultural terms so that you know what they mean when you read them, when you hear about them, when you're watching a video and it mentions those terms. And knowing these terms also makes you look pretty smart with other houseplant growers when you're talking about your houseplants. So today's term is tamping. What is tamping? If you read about tamping, hear about tamping, this refers to firming the top of the soil after you're done with repotting the plant. You do this for a variety of reasons. One is to ensure that you have put enough potting soil in the pot. When you tamp down, you will find that roots are still exposed sometimes if you haven't put enough soil in. So I have this plant here just to show you. So tamping, when you tamp, what you want to do is you want to press down gently but firmly. So you want to get the soil in there nice and snug over the roots, but you don't want to be beating down on it. So this is the final step when you are repotting, is tamping. As mentioned, when you tamp, you find out if you still have roots exposed. At that point, you would want to put more soil on top. Tamping also ensures that there are no air pockets within the soil. So you may have noticed sometimes when you're repotting, you're pressing, and all of a sudden you have this big, whoop, there's a big hole there. That means that there was an air pocket in there before you tamped, and you will want to put more soil on top of that to ensure that that's all filled in. You do want some air exchange at the root zone, and I talk about that in another video. And that can be accomplished with adding things like pumice, but you don't want too big of air pockets down there, as the roots will dry out in those areas and they will die back, and that can lead to plant failure, and it can even eventually lead to root rot. So to tamp down, as mentioned, you tamp down with your fingers. You can do, if it's a bigger pot, you can do it with the palm of your hand, but generally with the smaller pots, you tamp down with your fingers, as mentioned, and you want to make sure that it's nice and even around the whole rim, so you have like about 1/4 of an inch around the inside of the rim, so that when you water it, the water doesn't flow over, but when that happens, besides making a mess, you aren't getting water to the root zone where you really want to keep it. Tamping down will also show you if you have the plant too deep in the pot. I have another video on that and why you don't want to have the plant too deep in a pot. Link below as well for that. So if you find out when you're done tamping, oh geez, I'm about about an inch down now, that is not good. That means you will want to bring the plant, you're going to have to do a little repotting here, bring the plant back up a bit and put some more soil in it, so you have that 1/4 inch, no more than 1/2 of an inch inside rim in there after the tamping is done. So there you have it for what is tamping. Now you know what that is. It's basically pressing soil down after you're at the end of potting up a plant. It's a good term to know. Thank you for stopping by today. Please leave any comments about any indoor gardening tutorials you'd like to see. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And please check the bell if you'd like to be notified when new videos are released.